Everybody, I hope everybody's having a great afternoon, a delicious healthy lunch, and I trust you are keeping yourself safe. As you can see, what do you see? What do you feel when you see a place like this? It's a great place, don't get me wrong. It's a great place of entertainment, but we have come to a point where at times we think that we have to feel and experiment and feel that rush, because we have gotten to that point where we get bored and we don't know anymore how to entertain our children and how to entertain ourselves. So we have to feel some kind of rush, feel the blood pressure, feel that heart and that stomach almost getting out of our body. But when you see a beautiful beach, look at the sun, look at the water, the wind, that gives you a different rush. Mother Nature nurturing you. God created all of that for us to enjoy, as a beautiful sky. You know, some get up on the plane and they jump from a plane to feel that rush, to feel that experience of what it is to be up in the air flying, and that they made it. I would not be able to handle that. But everybody is the same. No, everybody's different. Everybody has been made different, yet everybody with the same potential. But we have allowed ourselves to be influenced to want to search a way to be filled inside of us with something different. Like we don't have enough. Can you possibly imagine how people used to do it 600 years before? Even if it was 200 years, 100 years, how did families entertain themselves, their children? How did mothers and fathers would take their child out? Maybe enjoy nature, enjoy the animals. I witnessed something that I'm gonna be very honest with you. I felt tears coming down my cheeks when I saw what it's done to cattle, to those babies. They have been just barely born, a few months of age, for the sole source of entertainment in a rodeo. And I believe I have shared this in one of my videos before. Tied by the legs, dragged, marked over and over again for an hour as a sport, as they did in the ancient Rome, just for the entertainment of humans, of children. And even children are taught to enjoy that. And then later on, what do? All that stress that we have submitted, that poor animal, we are eating them. Have you ever heard that the cells have memory? That the cells are so smart that they're constantly keeping, updating, constantly renewing, and that they have a memory. That from one generation to the other, those cells have and are keeping all those memories. So what happened to what our grandparents lived, our uncles, all that passes on to the next generation. It was passed on to us. When are we gonna start being in that level of consciousness, taking being more thoughtful of what we do, that through every act there is an instant reaction, and some of those have a long lasting print that's going to affect us, and it's going to affect future generations. Everything we do it's going to affect somebody. Please allow me to remind all of you beautiful people, because I feel that you are beautiful. For God has created every one of you in His image. On the sixth day, when He finished creating, He said everything was perfect. He gave us the option, the choice to choose. And He created everything for us. Yet, there is no limit to what we can create. Did He ever say, use yourself and abuse yourself? He never put any conditions. I am not judging. I am just giving my opinion, and my humble opinion based on some things that I have read. And it's a proven fact that we have caused a lot of damage to ourselves. We have destroyed ourselves in such a way. We have gotten to a point where we are auto-sabotaging ourselves. We are our own worst enemy. So, I am taking this time to say, when are we gonna start loving ourselves? And every time we think something, as if that thought is a seed in our brain, and asking ourselves, this thought, this seed that I am planting in my brain, as if it's a beautiful field, the most beautiful field that God gave us. Because literally it is. God has given us the kingdom. When Jesus was asked, when will the kingdom of God come? His answer was, the kingdom of God is within you. And that kingdom of God is within your 2 ears. It's your brain. It's the way you think. And the way you think, it's going to allow you to choose to love to balance every one of those values, to live life your way. As some may say, my way or the highway. What can you say to God, to that mighty creator? My way, not your way, God? How far can we get if we continue this way? If you tell your child, just do as you please, and your child does not listen to you, or that child is your child, you are that child's father, that child's mother. Think about it. Imagine what if that child would turn around and say that, my way, Dad, or the highway. Children have gotten to that point where now they are starting to become rebellious because they see the dad says one thing, mom says another thing. And to say, I told you, it's not enough, because one can only lead by example. One, it's best to lead by example. And most of the time, a lot of parents choose to lead by beating and abusing physically and mentally that child. The mental abuse leaves scars so deep that are so hard to get out, that boy or that girl become abusers themselves, because that's what they were taught. Because the values of love and compassion and empathy, they're only empty words, because somebody was not able to show them. Leading them with an example what it meant, what love is, to wake up in the morning and have a breakfast made with love, scrambled eggs, bacon, whatever that breakfast might be. A hug, I love you, baby. I love you, son. I love you, daughter, before they went to school. But yet we go out there and we work the 10 hours, sometimes 16 hours, sometimes 2-3 jobs at a time, to put that money out there for a vacation, to show them, to buy them a few days of joy once a year if they are lucky. But they're not so lucky, because we could invest 10 minutes a day, because what and I say we, because I have taught myself to do that, is to 10 minutes a day. It's quality, what we should give and share with our children, not quantity. Every day a little bit. I'm gonna say a little bit more, and I say it from the bottom of my heart, because I feel that every one of you that might get to hear this message, and I hope you share it, because I feel it in my soul that every one of you are part of me, and I may never get to know you physically, but soul-wise, you are part of my soul. You are part of oneness because God created all of us. Everything, every living creature. It's His creation as one. I bless you with my whole soul. And I wish for you a happy life. And I hope that you may allow your eyes and your ears to discover and explore how beautiful you are, and that God, our creation, our creator, loves us and blesses us no matter what. And He will allow us to do as we please. But the time has come for us to choose if we want to continue controlling, to do things our way, or the right way, or the best way. Which way? Because the right way is the easiest and the hardest way, the way that takes the most energy, and the saddest way, it takes a lot more energy. And it's the saddest way. Love thyself. And then you will find out how easy it is to love others. And then we'll be able to be by God's side. And that Father will be always, always supporting you and assisting you and providing for you everything that your heart and your soul will ever desire. I trust that some of you, even if it is just one, that you're able to feel my words and allow yourself to explore how beautiful you are, how much you are loved, and that your potential is infinite.